Hi guys, on the previous video we have discussed all the topics on basic mathematics, and now we will move on with the next topic, which is numerical ability. And in numerical ability, first we will deal with the fractions, and next we will move on with the percentage and simplification. First let's deal with the fractions topic. So look, I have an example with the fractions topic. So first example is 2 by 13 plus 1 by 13 plus 5 by 13. So I have to find the answer by adding all these fractions. So first let's start with the first sum. Here first check the denominators whether they are same. Here all the denominators are same, so I can directly add all the numerators and I will get the answer. So here my numerator is 2 plus 1 plus 5. And my denominator is 13, which is same in all fractions, so I am writing like this, and my answer will be 8 by 13. Okay, now let's move on to the second sum. In my second sum, while checking the denominators, I am not having the same denominator on all fractions. So first I will take the largest denominator, which is 30, and check with the other sums, other fractions. Okay, see, my denominator is 30, and if I multiply 2, I'll get 2 with 15 I'll get 30, and 3 with 10 I'll get 30. So my numerator will also get multiplied with the same number which I am multiplying with the denominator. So here I will multiply by 3, and here I will multiply by 2. Okay, here I don't have to multiply. So after multiplying 3 and 2 over here, I'll get 30 as my denominator. Okay, so my all fractions has a denominator of 30. If I multiply 2 into 3, which is 6, and 4 into 2, I'll get 8 plus 7. Okay, my answer will be 21 by 30, and I can write it like this also, 7 by 10. Okay, see, sometimes they will be giving the option in decimal points, so in there you will have to divide 3 by 13, 7 by 10, and you will have to choose the answer. So with the third sum, here all the digits are a single number in the denominator, so I'm going to check with the other number. My largest denominator is 9 over here. I'm going to check with this. If I multiply 3 into 3, I'll get 9, but if I multiply any number with 6, I won't get 9. So I'm going to multiply my highest denominator with 2 first and check with the other numbers. If I multiply my highest denominator as 9 with 2, I'll get 18. So my LCM is 18. Okay, so if I multiply 2 here, I'll get 18. If I multiply 3 over here, I'll get my denominator as 18. If I multiply 6 over here, I will get my denominator as 18. So my denominator is 18, and my numerator is 12 plus 15 plus 2, which will add up to 29 by 18. See, I can also write it as 29 by 18, and if I want to write it another way, I can also write it as 111 by 18. Okay, now let's move on to the next sum. So I have a fourth example over here. Here my highest denominator is 25, and I'm checking with the other denominators. If I multiply 5 into 5, I'll get 25, but if I multiply any number with 4, I won't get 25. So now my highest denominator I'm going to multiply with 2, and I'll get as my LCM as 50, and I will check with the other numbers. After checking, if I'm not satisfied, then I will again do a multiplication with my higher denominator with 3, and I'll check the my LCM with the other numbers if I'm not satisfied again, and then I'll go with the 4. Like this we can check with the other numbers up to 10 okay, whichever the requirement will be. So here I'll get satisfied with 4. So after multiplying 25, that is my highest denominator, with 4, I'll get 100, which will be my LCM. So my answer will be, see, in this sum I have multiplied my denominator here by 25 and my next fraction as 20, and in my next fraction I have multiplied it by 4. So after multiplying them, I will get my denominator of every number by 100, and then my numerator number will be 75 plus 80 plus 48. So which will add up to 203 by 100. So I can write it in the mixed fraction method also by 2 3 by 100. This is the mixed fraction method. So now let's move on to the next sum. So in the next sum I have a denominators of different numbers. See, everything is a single digit number, and here I have to check, like, if I'm having all the 3 numbers as a prime number, if I have all the 3 numbers as a prime number, I can directly multiply them, or even if I had 2 prime numbers, I can multiply them. See, here 5 and 7 is a prime number and all of them are a single digit. So I'm going to directly multiply them. So by multiplying 5 into 2 into 7, I'll get 70 as my denominator, and on my numerator I will have to multiply 4 into 14 over here, and here I will multiply 35 over here. Okay, I will have to multiply on the numerator and the denominator also. Okay, and I will have to multiply 10 over here. Okay, so as a total I'll get 91 by 70, which I can write in a mixed fraction of 131 by 60. Sorry, here I have to, not 60. Sorry, I have written the next sum. Okay, here I will get 121 by 70, and my answer will be 151 by 70. Okay, I'm sorry, I have made a mistake. Okay, now see, here my tip is, first check the denominators are same. If the denominators are not same, then you can multiply them with 2 and check it. If you are satisfied, then okay, you can go with it, or else check with the other numbers until you are satisfied. Okay, now we will move on to the next sum. So next we are going to see with the mixed fractions. So I have an example over here. See, for the first example I have given a mixed fraction and then I have to add them. Okay, see, my mixed fractions are 6 4 by 5 plus 8 1 by 2 plus 4 3 by 7, which is equal to, they are asking. Okay, so I will give you a very easy tip so that you don't have to multiply them and add it like this. See, if I have to do it with the normal method, I will multiply 5 into 6 30, and plus 4 I will get 34 by 5, and 16 17 by 2, and 28 31 by 7, and I will do the normal fraction and I will have to get the answer. So I'll get a shortcut method for you so that it will be easy for you guys to get a fraction answer. So let's start. See, for the first sum I'm going to write it like this, okay, which is the fraction part. Here I'm going to take this 6 8 and 4. Okay, I'm going to write it here. 6 plus 8 plus 4. So what I will have is here 4 by 5 plus 1 by 2 and plus 3 by 7. So here what I am going to solve is only this fraction part. Okay, it will be easier as it is having all the small numbers. If I have multiplied like with the normal method, it will be a big sum, so you will have to multiply big numbers and get the answers. So here you can get this easily. So I will show you how. See here I have added 6 plus 8 plus 4 in the front, and I have written 18 over here, and I have taken the LCM over this for this fraction part, and I have taken the LCM and I have written it like this. Okay, just try it by yourself. The fraction part, I have already taken the fraction part, so I am going to directly with the answer. Okay, so after adding I will get 18 121 by 70. See, I have 170 in 127, so I can write it as 19 in 51 by 70 like this. 19 51 by 17. Okay, sorry, 70. Okay, see, after taking 70 from 121, I'll get 51, and the question part is here. Okay, I'm going to add 1 with 18, so I'll get 19 over here. So now let's move on to the second sum. See, in the second sum they have given 3 by 25 divided by 18 by 5. Okay, so if they have given any divided part over here like this, I mean the divide symbol, you can change it to multiplication like this. See, the first number is 3 by 25. I have written 3 by 25 here, and I'm going to change this divided part into multiplication. So if I change into multiplication, then the next part, which is here, will get reciprocal. So after changing it into multiplication, my next number will get reciprocal. Okay, so after reciprocaling, I'll get like this. Okay, see, I have changed and written. Okay, I can directly divide them, and my answer will be 1 by 30. See, wherever you get the divide symbol, you can change it into multiplication, and the next number over here will get into reciprocal. So now I have another example over here, so you can check. Okay, see here, 99 divided by 9 divided by 3 I have. Okay, so for the first part I'm going to take it like this, 99 by 9, and for the second division part I'm going to write it like this, into, it is when I change the division part into multiplication, the next number over it will become a reciprocal. So I'm going to write 3 as 1 by 3. So after crossing it, I will get, which is 11 by 3. So I can write it like this, 2 by 3 in the mixed fractions method also. So now let's move on to the next sum. So here for the fourth sum, I have fraction numbers to get divided by another fraction number, that is a mixed fraction number divided by another mixed fraction number. So here I cannot take the front number separately and find the fraction. So here I will have to directly do with the direct method. So by multiplying 5 into 6 I will get 30, and plus 2 I will get 32 by 5. And for the next number, here before going to the next number, I have a dividend over here, so I'm going to make it as multiplication, and my number by multiplying 4 into 4 is 16, plus 3 will be 19. So here I will get 3 by 19, 19 by 3 while division, but I have changed it into multiplication, so I will get 4. Okay, here it is 19 by 4. By changing into reciprocal, I will get 4 by 19. So after cancellation, I'll get 128 by 95, which I can write it as 133 by 95. Okay, so now we can check it with the other numbers in my blog. I'll tell you my blog address in the description. Okay, thank you. See, I have forgot to tell you that we should follow the BODMAS rule, which is bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Okay, first in the question, if they have given any brackets, then you have to solve that and then go for the division and then go for the multiplication, addition and subtraction. You have to maintain this order. Okay, so now we have a topic, general fractions in fractions. So here the first question is 16 into 25 minus 15 into 12 divided by 4 into 12.5 plus 30. So here I'm going to apply the BODMAS rule. Here I have a multiplication first, so I'll do the multiplication part, and next I'll go for the addition and subtraction. Okay, see, for the first sum, here after multiplying 16 into 25 I'll get 400 minus 80 by, after multiplying and adding them I will get, here if I multiply I will get 50, and after adding 30 I will get 80. Okay, and my answer will be 220 by 80. I can also cancel the zeros and I will tell the answer as 22 by 8. Even if I want to divide them and minimize them, I can do it. Okay, check what is the answer they have given and you can continue with that. Okay, and for the second sum I will tell the answer and you can try it by yourself. Okay, see, first pause the video and try this sum and I will tell the answer right now. Okay, for first here I have 28 into 5, which will give me 140, and after that 15 into 6 will give me 90 by 7 squares of 49 plus, here I have a root of 256 which is 16 plus 13 squares are 169. So after subtracting them and adding them, I'll get the answer of 25 by 117. Okay, this will be my answer. Just pause and try the video by doing each and every sum by yourself.